Tonight, agencies working with domestic violence victims are weighing in after the horrific news that a Charlotte father is accused of stabbing his son to death. These groups say the number of cases they're seeing in North Carolina is alarming. And WCNC Charlotte Siobhan Riley shares their message to the community, plus what we're learning about the history of the man at the center of this case.
Court records show Jahiz Akil Echoes faced several charges with assault on a female. In one of those cases back in March, he was accused of throwing car keys at a woman, striking her in the face. And now he's charged with first-degree murder in the most recent case. A community is left heartbroken after a 5-year-old was allegedly stabbed to death by his father overnight Thursday. Pineville police responded to the Sable Point Apartments after a 911 call reporting an assault with a deadly weapon. The child had multiple injuries to his neck, head, and arms.
I just heard screaming came out. She was holding her son, and they was running back and forth, and it was just like kind of like little blood trails.
According to an affidavit, the child's mother told officers Jahiz Akil Echoes, who didn't live at the home, forced his way into the apartment by breaking down the front door. The mother said Echoes went into the child's bedroom and shut the door. Echoes ran out of the home once the mother opened the door. The mother found the child bleeding and unresponsive. He died at the hospital.
What I think about is how often, unfortunately, children are used as a tool of power and control in abusive relationships. And what has happened in this particular incident is a parent's worst nightmare.
Nisha Williams-Weaver, who's the legal director of the North Carolina Coalition Against Domestic Violence, says there's been a steady rise in DV cases across the state. This year, the organization tracked 27 DV homicides and 4 suicides. She says it's important for victims to seek help.
We want to make sure that folks are aware that, again, when you are leaving an abusive relationship, you are very aware that the risk of lethality is at its highest when you are leaving that abusive relationship. So it is paramount that survivors connect with their local domestic service providers so that they can get the requisite safety planning.
And Williams says on average, it takes 7 times before a DV survivor permanently removes themselves from an abusive relationship. She says the highest rate of DV cases in the state are between August to October. Echoes is scheduled to return to court July 30th. Back to you.